husband starts Tai Chi tomorrow.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
It's your husband. He is.
Good night. Football is in the air. I first me a come live since the start of the Dakasta Cup and the start of the Manning Cup. And you know, persons that say, if you want to go live and start your podcast in terms of giving a weekly roundup. Big up yourself, Ronaldo Rankin. Big up yourself, my boss, Turney. Big up yourself, General Redeem. Rankin, I want to talk to you. First time for the shoot. I mean, people compel me to start a live, but I don't know info things stay. Big up yourself, Rankin, bro. Big up yourself. Rankin, if you want to jump into the link there. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Everybody who just joined the live, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. I start my D Cup over by BB Cook versus Monroe. That's the first game I streamed. But I did pre-season. I did the pre-season Elite Cup with between Glenmuir, Monroe, Denby, Vertec. I did the Elite Cup there, and then the biggest failure for me in the D Cup is the biggest failure so far. The biggest casualty in the D Cup ranking is Denby. I don't know if nobody know how big Denby team is and how competent Denby team is and how talented Denby team is, and to see Denby go out in the first round is one of the biggest casualty in schoolboy football this season. I think Denby should have done better, far, far more better. I think Denby should be the team along with Clarendon College, Central High School, and Glenmuir, giving and sending strong warnings to other teams. I think Denby is the biggest failure where this is concerned. Notwithstanding, Denby, me no know. Are the biggest casualty in a schoolboy football for me this season, Denby. I am so disappointed in Denby till me never can talk. Me can't believe I'll know say that talented bunch, they not go further where, them be the too talented for me. For me see the first round that them be not gonna win. Them be is a talented team, people. Very much talented, Them be is a talented. But I'm not saying Monroe not good. I'm not saying Monroe is not good ranking, but Monroe talented, but Denby, I'm talking about one of the team that me personally single-handed, they said, look, this is one of the team to watch for, and it's Denby High School. And visit Denby, not do what them for do. It's a biggest failure to be ranking. I think Denby should have been more focused. For me, Denby is the biggest casualty. Hold on the people. Hold on the ranking. Big up yourself, J-Bad Rule. For persons who are watching on the news channel, big up on yourself too, because big up on yourself. But tonight after the sports channel, we over sport and we are trying to build a vibes with our faithful sports supporters. Big up yourself, J-Bad. I think Denby let me down wicked. I think the biggest casualty in schoolboy football this year is Denby High School. I don't think ranking know how big Denby school is. Denby football team, full of talent. The number 7, the number 11, the number 9. Denby is the biggest casualty in schoolboy football this season. It's just stunning to see Denby have that the quality team there and now go further in a schoolboy football. That biggest casualty. Biggest casualty. Denby can challenge Glenmuir. Denby can challenge CC. Denby can challenge any top team. The quality with Denby have, it's really, me feel like Denby let me down. Not, me can't believe say Denby now go through. Honestly, I can't believe. Me definitely shocked about Demby. Honestly, me personally can't believe that Demby High School is not going through. The number 7, the number 9, bad for true. They raw talent. Them have raw talent people. The number 7 and the number 9 have raw talent for them. The serious raw talent. Serious raw talent. And if you see the Demby team now go through, people, a lot of persons may go back on the match between. Just look at Demby team. So look here, if I'm a coach, maybe maybe Carney maybe a teacher down there. Look here, man, a quality team. Demby have one of the best winger. To me, Demby have one of the best winger in a schoolboy football. Don't know no unearthing talent. And like me I tell Demby speedily, he's skillful, but the youth just not kick the ball. Me don't know what happened to him. Me a coach Carney, I rough him up there and say, kick the ball, Smiley, kick the ball. The youth, me don't know. I mean, yesterday, me not see my play yesterday. I won't be surprised if the number 9 is at Glenmuir next season. Me said, the youth, when they call Smiley over Demby, in quick, in skillful, but in a kicky ball. Smiley can take on any defender in a D cup, in fast like a lightning, pan in 2 foot. But is that the mentality at the house? Is that they're not getting the necessary support from parents? Is that the mother or father don't know saying can play football to encourage him? It's a big question ranking. Is he getting necessary help from home? Is his parents helping him to be that individual? That's the question I'm asking. Because Demby team is the biggest casualty this season. We're really upset. Oh, Demby just no go nowhere. I start my season, I said, in St. Elizabeth this year. And when I looked at BB Cook, when they beat Monroe 2-love, I was saying that 2 teams then look at where BB Cook will go with this team here. I mean, I say 2 teams in the ranking and J Bad. Me I say then look at Good Night Campus. Me I say 2 teams and then look at. I don't like how they look at a BB Cook and Monroe. Me didn't know Monroe never fully compact, but me surprised BB Cook still a travel. But good luck to BB Cook over there in St. Elizabeth. Some people ask me, wonder why I don't put Stets in the last 8. I just don't see Stets going into the last 8. Because I don't think, honestly, campus, I don't think Stets is a better team than Demby High School. That will show you how tough the Clarendon zone is if Demby don't make it out and Demby have a quality team. No people don't know say Demby team a quality team. A lot of people don't know the quality team that Demby have and come out of the zone with it. It's all about the mindset and what the player wants. To me, it's all about the mindset. Because that team, up to now, me can't believe that Demby no come out of the zone. That for sure tough the zone is. You know, I said to one Virtec player, me say me nah bet, you not have to bet me no money. But me I go tell you, say Virtec come out of first round, my granny and man and me I get 10 grand. Me tell him say Virtec, and he tell me say look here, me no want you to bet no money. Me we bet for me 10 grand against nothing. Say if Virtec come out of the round, I give you 10 grand. What you say? Talking again? All right, Eddie, you say in all honesty, Demby's in a really tough zone. I can tell you something and people are going to vex with me because when me talk to you, a lot of people upset. Info shouldn't say that, info shouldn't say this, info say that. Demby High School is a better team than Garvey. Demby High School is a better team than Garvey. You see? Allow me to tell? Edley, in honesty, Demby in a real tough zone because Glenmuir and Garvey are very good teams and Kempsey went to the quarterfinal the last time. Here they have almost the same team. Yes. And Demby have almost the same team. And Demby is a better team than Garvey. Garvey use experience and go through. Exactly. Exactly, ranking. And I stand by my statement. Denby is a far better team than Garvey, but I know who want it most. People have said, no, if you can't say that, you can't say about defending champion. I don't talk. You see, the coach, many black go down that road, they talk about coach. If Garvey did have Denby team, problem in a D Cup. Me feel like I true because Denby no love football, like oh Garvey them love football. Denby have a quality bunch in the ranking. Them be have a number 10 good. I mean, them be have a quality bunch can take down any team if they knock their heads together and decide to play football. I'm telling you guys that. If that quality bunch that them be have this say look here, coach, we are give you something to this year, you know, even quarterfinals, we are going to our finals, go there, you know. Uno do hard to beat them. I tell you that day. I've seen the quality in them the team, and that's why I open the light just to speak about the biggest casualty in schoolboy football nationally is Denby. Missy Manning Cup, Missy D Cup, and Denby is the biggest casualty. Zone I, the toughest done for the real, bro. A real facts you attack info. I have seen them for myself. Exactly. Me not think campus is the environment and the coach. I speak to the coach personally. The coach and I have a one-on-one, and there's certain things you can't say per year. But if I search certain things your campus, you would be surprised. And kudos to Coach Carney, because Coach Carney is the one who built Dustin Cohen who gone to Glenmere. And if I tell you why Dustin Cohen leave Denby and go to Glenmere, and I will tell you one more top baller, very good, talented. Big up yourself, Josh. Big up yourself, Josh. Josh, you can click the link and come talk about Kemstil, you know, because everything Kemstil for you. It's everything Kemstil for you. But I'm saying that yes, I mean, no people don't see them be team. That's the problem, that no people don't see them be team. And I see them be team for more than one. I see enough team for more than one. And Demby, to be honest with you guys, Demby is the biggest casualty this year in schoolboy football competition. And that's before me and I say, you see, football play upon a day. With this big chucker where Demby have an go through, it tells you how tough the zone is. And you have to be mentally strong to go in that zone. Demby have one of the best middle in a Clarendon and still no go through. Demby have one of the best lethal up front and still no go through. Because the youth name Cheese can score, Smileys can score. So them don't change the environment. We have to have conversation. Well, let me say this to you about the environment. Remember that principal who run the organization in school. Remember that principal determines if you propel or you don't propel. Remember that principal is the one that provided most of the resources for the teams. And I am telling you this. I'm telling you this. The principal who love football, it tells you a lot. Campus. And you and I know that personally. When principal love football, that's where the headspace is. They are out of Garvey League. Garvey League. They are out of Garvey League. Is a big side. J-Bad, me tell you something. A lot of people say info, liar tell can go through the side big. Honestly, people, me still in shock. Honestly, me personally, football guru, we are the football for me, I go high school, we are the corner league, we do look keeping for myself. Denby is one of the most disappointing team this season with the talent when they unearth. I see the number 11 a pass in a game against Glenmere in a play. I wonder what is happening. What the family at home to see them are talented? Their parents know how talent these kids are. These kids are showing them talent. Smiley, you tell them Smiley is one of the best winger me ever see, and he come from Denby. People say no info. You're too biased or no info. Honestly to God, Denby and Central have the most natural talent in the parish right now. Denby High School and Central have, and if Glenmere is going to get trouble, they will get trouble from Denby and Central. So all the community and the parents of these youngsters do to help them. First, campus, motivate them. come to games when they're available. When they come in, ask them how their game is. Yeah, man, tell them to come in our box. Me put up and send the link. Oh, you understand? You have to, I mean, Kirky mother, bam, what go on, my brother? Kirky mother, me can tell you, Kirky mother no miss no game. But a lot of persons don't know. Me send the link. The Infomedia Sports one, me send the link. A lot of persons don't know. Kirky mom, I saw Kirky mom 4 years ago when Kirky was just 15 or 14. Something like that. I play for Jamaica under, I see them in Jamalco. And she was there, and I was, them the time they have picture me I take. And she turned to me and said, my son, you know, so what you said to me? And she was there from day one, supporting her son. You understand? And that's what I'm talking about. The support based from the parents. Ranking, good night.
Good night.
You question me, I said to myself, say, Ranking, you never hear about Debbie, right? So you can't allow the two you don't ever hear about.
No man, remember, good night to everybody on the show. By the way, remember info. I mean trouble when we watch you were streaming the Clarendon Elite Cup.
Yeah.
And I said to you, remember you said to me, say, Ranking, if this then be team stay together and jail together, they might go semi-finals. Remember,
Exactly. Me glad me have evidence. Me glad me have evidence. I said it. Good night, Mel Brooks.
You said
glad
then
me have evidence.
And when you said then we go semi-final, then stay together and play for them potential. That's why when they started off so bad, me come back on one of the stream them as info. And this I said, yes, I go semi-final. Remember the trouble about it.
Yeah. Ranking, when we see them play them best game yesterday and them best game against Glenmere wasn't good enough. Me say to myself, say, you know, say, they don't have the resources like Glenmere because they are emerging high school. And if the principal do not like football, that's where the problem will be. And then I think the support base between them and Kemsil get the entire community of Veer behind them, Kemsil, whatever resources they have, and they put together and they motivate Kemsil. So Kemsil is a more motivated team than Demby, but Demby is a more talented team than Kemsil. People maybe say, no, it's for your life. When I book Ranking, I saw Kirky 4 years ago down Wembley. I played for Jamaica under 15 or 16. I don't remember. And I end up video a game there. And the then coach, Marion Garden turned to me and said, don't put out the video in, but you can give it to me. And from there and then I've been watching Kirky play football. I mean, know him is a very much dangerous youth. And then parents, the mother don't miss no game. Sometimes the parent, if you come out for support and know where he or she child do at school, whatever special activity they do. And the young man named Smiley, people make a person watching the live from Demby. Ranking, I don't know if you ever see him, but in good. You can't take him ball and he's speedy. Any part of the wing, him did give CC whole for trouble last year. Remember that winger that give CC trouble in that match over Demby?
I think he named Casanova, no sir?
No, Casanova, man. Even Casanova didn't that about all him. We talk about in number 17. He created a lot of problems during that match against Clarendon College when they beat Clarendon College 2-1. I think Campus, remember him?
Yeah, man, I know we are that.
He can call him Smiley.
You know why I remember him specifically? Because that's Smiley my last name. So when I remember him definitely. Can you share my name?
Ranking that little boy, they're bad.
Good.
In fact, in good. When we see them, yesterday we finish him out. We said them really drop out. When it's a quality bunch.
What info? Out. Why am I checking still on info? Smiley, yeah, man. But info.
Yeah, what campus?
Why am I checking still, you know? Where you going Ranking?
This up campus, my dear.
I know of parents who sometimes really do want to go and support these kids. But because they know the system states, it's really hard. Some parents can sacrifice, because me can't have myself. When I was back home, when my son have match or my daughter have athletics, either I go to work extra early and leave and come back, but nothing for them no miss me. But every parents have the luxury they're in for. So, cause even with my daughter, I am, you know me not know. And my daughter will not take part in a something. And the coach we said no phone. And me we call a parent when me know in a distance. And when they go with the phone, remember situation, the coach cuss and said, when you hear me say no phone, X, Y, and Z. And the person said, no man, I smile father. And it's the quickest him take the phone from the man carry. You know what he said to me? It's like they can't perform if I am not there. Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But every time I perform, I look for me. So me know this, me know what you talk about. Kirky mother what you talk about. Kirky mother is always there for you. You can see her. There is this next lady info where me don't remember her name. Somebody might call. What the lady name ranking where everybody did a course because she boosts her school in most.
With
ranking and
Glenmuir.
yeah, she dep on TikTok. No matter
Ginger attack.
what she calling him again.
Ginger they call her on
Ginger.
TikTok.
You see them thing the info, them thing they give the kids them a lot of confidence. But as me say, we have to be fair. Some of the parents them cannot do it based on the system because you know the work really come first.
You know,
So we have to understand.
I was at the match between Tivoli Gardens and Kingston College. And even though Kingston College is a far more superior team than Tivoli Gardens, there were two parents who end up come close to the line. And one of them were, and she has a nephew on the field from Tivoli Garden, and she was like, Bula, we here for you. And she were cheering on, and she were cheering on. She were not cussing Kingston College. She were cheering on her nephew, telling her, no matter what, we are here for you. And I said, when the game over, I go to him and say, continue to do what you do. No cuss no player, no cuss no other team, come and cheer on your nephew. And he must respect media, man. Sometimes when the parents then come and support their kids and them cuss other team, they lose the support from who they come to support because they're cussing other team, cutting referee, and the support of the busy decision referee want make him a cheer on in nephew. Come on, we can do better than this. This is just the beginning and So sometimes parents come to game, vice versa. Sometimes parents come to game, them is a bad influence too, to be honest with you. Some of them, to be honest with you. You have to pick and choose. Some parents don't know how to hold their composure. Cheer on his or her child and support. But talking about them, the guys, let's Taliban, big up yourself. Kimon, big up yourself. Campus, me don't know if you follow them from last year. Me I follow them from last year. They becomes a favorite with me to the number. It said Smiley, it said Casanova, it said Cheese. They said that team, me just love that team now. Me see them over the Elite Cup, me say, yes, Father God, they are going to make amends where the Cup is concerned. When me see them play last match yesterday, and then now I'm going no further, I said to Father God, what is really happening? This talented, we should have seen them people on display in the second round.
So if you are on the outside and you can see this, whomever the fault lay with, why can't they see it to fix it? Is it that they don't have any interest in fixing the problem?
I'm going to give you a story. Let me give you a story. I never want to give, but I feel compelled to give you. A lot of persons blame Dustin Cohen for sell out in alma mater, then the high school. A lot of persons. But when I do my investigation pre-season and ask why Dustin Cohen has left Denby, because the first time they interview me, if you go up on my TikTok page, you see it, on my sport TikTok page, you see it, if you go up on the YouTube channel and look deep, you see it, Dustin Cohen over by Denby High School when he was playing for Jamaica under 17 or something like that. Dustin was playing, Cohen. But Dada, I didn't call him Dada. And he was there with Carney. He was there with Carney. And when I do my investigation, ranking campus and the man, them and J-Bad for the live, the principal said, Dustin cannot graduate.
Whoa.
What I know, that's the principal theory. And not the principal, the school board.
Okay.
And the principal stick out and said, yes, based on my investigation, he have to graduate and put in job on the line. And the school don't make the young man graduate. Because they say not right. Listen, this is not the clincher. Listen to the clincher now. The man where school put out, and the man where school say can't graduate because he's not bright. When the school far thick and black in graduation, the young man walk away with 10 subjects the same year. And get up and left and go Glenmuir.
But I understand something I add up. So why the school say not graduate if in the sits what in the sit 10 subject and I get them or what? I don't understand.
The school make the decision before the result come out.
Okay. But so what you're saying to me is that Cohen sit 10 subjects and the school decides to then graduate him and then I hear 10 result at 10 who else?
That is my investigation because I ask the same question over and over.
That just sounds ridiculous to me. No, I believe you in the information, but I'm saying if a player go and sit, I'm not going to say player, if a student go and sit 10 subjects, even if the child have average intelligence, there's a chance he will pass at least 4 of them. With just average intelligence, right? And that is more than enough to graduate a child. But that's crazy. Continue.
And
that is
one
more than
incident
crazy,
like
bro.
that because it is two. And you know, I know investigation. I make it a credible source. When I say credible,
I believe you. I believe you. I
left.
just think that is ridiculous.
The number 10 left and went to because of similarity. But the number 10 come back.
Okay.
You know, when you do your background check on some of these things that's happening in the schoolboy football, it makes you say, huh? Yeah, really? You lie tell. You know? So the demoralization of Demby team, Demby High School football team started from within.
Oh, info. Eddie earlier said, if you remember Alex Marshall, mother there every match. Eddie, me can vouch you, that's not his mother. His entire family, auntie them. Until this day, then still, and Alex Marshall alone. They want to play with the number 2 for
Kaim Paris, even Paris, even Kaim Paris.
Mount Pleasant. The youth will play the Mount Pleasant. Him and Alex Marshall family, you know. Them support.
You remember when Paris?
Irvino. I said name? No man, the one who play the number 2 for Cavaliers is the left foot man. They play for Mount Pleasant now, man. They score the free kick for them.
Gadiel Irvin, Gadiel Irvin.
Yeah man, Alex Marshall family, you know. If nobody else, yeah man, if nobody else they are Cavaliers match, you're sure if you see mother and him 2 auntie. Every camera pick them up, every match. Then support them from them go school until this day. So me understand the family support is really important for true.
Then look for use Kaim Paris as an example. When he use the Cavalier, use him as an example. He might not miss no game.
You know the critical part of the campus and ranking on the team. Sometimes a player will have a downtime. Will have a downtime on the field. And when you hear a family member say, hey, me die now, you just flipping ball game and end up winning game for school.
Yeah. That's how we call that's an extra motivation.
You understand, Jay? But it's an extra motivation.
Sometimes all they need is somebody to lift them, then help them lift them game. So the more support they get from them family, it's better. They perform better.
You know, I was at I did Central versus I believe Edwin Allen. And the number 7, because I have some farmer evidence to back up what I said to you. The number 7 for Central, very talented, Briscoe. Can't keep it 2 foot and speedy, but him just not perform. So I was commentating on the game, and somebody said to me, so when I was in the chat, see parents that in front of your info, just look to your left where your camera pick up and parents that. So me park close to this. So when the game over, me go to parents. Mr. What is wrong with the number 7? I understand it's your child. Him say yes, I them child, and them come to support him. His father mostly, but he said the mother is aware or something like that. And I said, you know that you need to make him focus. Though. Them say yes, man. We see that cameraman say now focus. We say we don't need to sit him down and talk with him, and nothing bad, just that you need to refocus him brain, refocus and make him know say, yeah. So when we look at when the next game now, him score. I have a privilege to interview him. I say, why you're not unearth the talent within the talent? He say, in focus, in know how to focus. At least he can say problem that he has. He said, but me not ask him, he said, me just need to focus more. Once him, and at the number 7, I'm telling you ranking, he say, if him focus, problem for enough team. Him name Briscoe. If the talent within Denby and Central is majestic, but you're just not seeing it. You see, like how you can see the talent in a Glenmore boy, then bring out it on the field, and then a hidden talent. You see the talent in a Denby, but you're not seeing it on the field. You know talent in there, but you can't see it.
Info, you can hear your passion enough for them, especially when you come out to this Denby team, you know. So
I talent when we see go to weight, we could have go further, and that's my problem, yeah.
So how do you go about? How do the community? As me ask the question, and I coming from commercial.
I think the past student then they're in the background too much. In that case, that's my personal views, you know.
Okay.
Because
let me attack you on a point. So if this Denby team was supposed to advance, right? May I put up on a spot here? So let's say Denby gone through, right? Who spot they supposed to take?
To me, as I said before, ranking, I don't want to say. Well, I don't want to say who spot they must take.
No, that's the question I'm putting.
Hold on. I expect them to be in the top 3. So either Garvey space or Kempsey space, but me expect them be in the top 3. You know why I said it? I look at Garvey team. It's not as talented as Denby team, but Garvey play with what they was told in their brain and the support base that Garvey have. Garvey team on a bad team, but you see support base that they got. You understand the campus? The moral support, every support, they are going to do well.
Hey, I'm glad I see that. I'm glad I see that info video. There's a lady, I don't know who the lady be. I ask Miss Ali, but he never respond to me. Every time that you're videoing Garvey games, there's a lady where you have video the game close to. I have to big her up. Every ball, Garvey must say you win. Me here she shout out. Who did it? You know me at talking for me there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lady that say, who did it? Cuba.
Ask him again,
19 minutes.
And then say, the truth, I think Denby and Glenmere is the two best.
You know, so the Glenmere Garvey game for real, you know, hey, she shout out everything, every ball, every tackle,
90
you know,
minutes.
boss.
Who did it? Cuba.
I fear something, me watch the game. Me I jump from game to game so me can tell you, bro.
Yeah, man, she showed 90 minutes she showed for, yeah, man. 90 minutes. You showed the whole game. The lady, the bigger up, you know, she did. She support Garvey.
Yeah, man, for real, man. For real.
You know, people say, why Info would I want to take that side of the football, should I discuss the score and support? Me personally, you see me as a football administrator, which is I am, I look on every possible at the sport to keep the sport going. Because when you have young talent out there not doing what they're supposed to do, and when a man can earn from their foot ranking and campus and J-Bad, you have to just say, look at you see your foot, that give your foot to make a living from your foot. Don't play with your talent, youth. That's what means when we say talent, and that me talk with them. So look at anything God give you as a talent, no play with it. Because there's a must be a reason why you give talent. There must be a reason why you give talent. And it all comes down to the, as me say, campus, I'm passionate about when the parent support is or her child in whatever they're doing, especially sports. Because when you go there, you go your people and say, no, people, you're not good. And then you want picnic. Support your child, man. Sometimes you have to let Mr. Chin work for a day or two and go, they go support him. If you're living overseas, support them through video call. So you want to see the man.
Not true, man.
Get phone call and call, make somebody go talk to your son or your daughter and then support them and go and look.
As me say, me can attest to this particular point, Because everybody know my daughter run to Idle. And me call one year and say, oh, me not see my daughter and nobody can see her. So me talk to her, she say her belly cramping her. You know why her belly cramp her? The closer I get to fear time to go to call here. Nervousness is a killer. And when me done talk to her info, and she win the race. She win her race. She win her prelims. When me call back, she say, she a think about can the gun but. And when me say to her. So me understand me and say me can vouch for them thing there. If it's even a phone call, sometimes I listen to your voice, because they know if you did it, you would have did it. But as me say again, me honestly can't see enough parents, because I know of parents who want it, but the system info not allow them the luxury. Trust me, you
Yeah.
not allow them the luxury.
Back to Clarendon Parish and the football though. Cause me know ranking one take me and me know you have a lot to say campus. And me know J Bad have a lot to say. But
No
during
man,
as the ranking told you that but
Info.
ranking told you that I said it on day one when I saw the Denby team, I said it looked like a semi-final team. And I did stand by my statement. I never meant word when I said it. The last year I was at the match between what is game Magra and Dentil. I said this looked like the D Cup final. Two teams competent can go to the finals and one went Magra went to the final that same here. So when you look at the parish of
Yeah.
Clarendon, this is where the football is played, guys. St. James, maybe me don't know if then the third where the football are played, but me know say Clarendon is where all of the and they saw Estadio there, and they saw the Maracana there. It's whole life football. Right
but
aside.
info,
Yeah.
ranking put up on the spot, somebody else in a comment put up on the spot,
What
If them
the
answer,
person say?
if
What the
them be
person say? Oh
unhurt
no,
them,
me not perfect answer question. No, me
hold
not
on,
answer. What the person say?
if them be had unhurt their talent, me I put it in my words. If them be the unhurt them talent, as you would say, who for spot them would have take, they want to hear your answer.
Either Gavi or Kemsil. What do want me say? That no hard to say. What
No,
does
I
that
want to know. Info, what's that know? I am me personally, remember you saying this is a testament to how hard the group is. Because you're not looking at it from a standpoint that Denby underachieved, You're looking at it from a standpoint that the group is so rough that Denby played well and couldn't advance.
No, hold on.
Is no at that time I keep on like in the info. So
What
is it you have to make me know. Hold
you
on the
say?
info. Let me finish all them
Hold on. I come across in my argument as that Denby played well and did not advance. That's what I'm saying?
Is one or the two? Is it that Denby played well and advance or they not play good and then deserve to drop out?
Hold on. Denby didn't play well. So them not advance. Denby didn't play well, So when them
Okay.
advance and if they did play well, they would have advanced.
Okay.
Denby didn't play well. And as I said before, Kemsil has a
Ranking.
better motivational structure and a more organized structure than Dembe, who's supposed to have more resources than Kemsil. And I said, Garvey played like a
Ranking.
champion despite the gaps that they're having. The team is not talented as it once was, but they played like a champion. And kudos to the Cubans. The Cubans understand the road. It's like the Cubans then use what the word I'm looking for. The Cubans then use experience and muscle them way to the second round. I have to give them props for that. You understand, campus? Me don't know if nobody see what me see. But the Cubans they use experience and muscle them
No,
way to
you
the
see it,
second
man. You
round.
see it for sure. You see it. I have to listen to you
Basically,
around, because cool the place,
Basically, we're in for us. I tell on the plane and straight. I said that them the team. See them for myself, bro. I can't tell them the talent pool that they possess. You see, if they may play up to the potential, Garvey couldn't walk near them. I'm not put my mouth around them.
None at all. None at all.
I'm
None
not
at all.
ask none of that. Tell me, I telling them.
None at all. But one of the biggest
See,
they are the
they
biggest.
always say seeing is believing. That is the key to it. Seeing is believing.
Mr. People, when they see them
That's the
team,
only way I feel like could have convinced ranking tonight. If he get the chance to see them the way out, with me and you would have see them.
and to be honest with the
They are
ranking, I
that
don't
good,
think.
bro. Man, I
But
tell
to
you.
be honest with the ranking, I think they're better than Cornwall.
Who?
Yeah, me know you want to do that long time, you know, info. You know you
Be
will want to say
careful.
fucking can.
Be
What are
careful.
Nah, you're good man. You know me.
It's just unfortunate, the unfortunate. I think they're better than one of the. I think they're better than one of the CC. That me say me not call. Me say they're better than one of the CC. Me say they're better than one of the CC.
We
Me not
don't
talk
do
wrong.
that.
Me think they're better than one of the
Then,
CC.
get
Me
it,
not
then
talk
be
wrong.
better.
Me think that them be better than one of the CC. Them. Me don't know if I want I
No,
west or one in I center of the parish, center of the island.
all right.
Me know if I want that Middlesex or one with that sorry. Can't wrong, you know, man.
No
Me no
worries for
wrong
me.
some. Eh?
Saturday I'll be playing either Kempsey or Garvey, whichever one comes third.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll see if the ball slap left or not. No, so I go.
Let me look at this. Let me say this to your ranking.
Well on the info, well on there. You
Yeah.
really want to approach the giant killers?
I may
You
say,
think say you
Why
can
not?
approach the giant killer?
I may
Why
say
not?
to Brave. What am I
Why not?
brave?
Yeah, ask you no ranking, you know. Me ask you,
Why not?
you
Why
think
not?
you can approach the giant killer?
You know. They left that part there for last. Guys who were
Remember,
watching
I know.
who was watching Dawkins carry the Vauxhall Jamaica College game. I want to talk
Okay.
about the Vauxhall
Yeah,
Jamaica
yeah.
College game a little bit. Campus. I know
Yeah,
you
man.
was watching it. I
Yeah,
know
man.
you
Me
was
watch it.
watching it, Campus. I see J Bad. I believe ranking was
That was a
watching
good game.
some
That was a good game, bro.
um
That was a good game.
I think I think the Vauxhall team have talent. Don't I know people don't know enough. I'll say this to you. What did Vauxhall
I,
did different when the first goal scored against them? Let me say if man them watch the game. What different after the first goal scored against them?
I never watch all
Honestly,
that game.
no, me,
When
I
you
was
see campus,
watching.
when you see campus, what
No,
they did
honestly,
different?
honestly, me no know, you know. Different, different.
for me,
It's better to do that.
What
for
they start the
me,
defense?
for me, no, which defend? They started to challenge them for every ball.
That's one of them. But what they did, the number 7 was creating the problem who
And the
caused the first
yeah,
goal. And then lock him out of game. Then lock
yeah,
the
because the
defense
number five,
unit.
the
The
number
defense
5 for
unit.
Vauxhall. You see
Yeah,
the number 5 for Vauxhall. I
yeah.
think a campus call you out already, you know, say about the best midfielder
One of
in the
the
Manning
best
Cup.
midfielder in the Manning Cup
Don't
right now.
play
That
with
number
him, you
five.
know. Don't play with
Listen,
him.
what they did now, they restructured the defense unit and set the number 5 and the number 7 and they take him out of the game completely. And the
Yeah,
chances where JC were getting is not from the number 7.
yeah, they limit it because he not get the opportunity to do what he want. The number 5 not alone the room, the space, nor the time.
And when you look at that, I think it is honestly, I think it is the best schoolboy football match me watch so far. It's the Vauxhall JC game.
It's a good game for real.
It is the
And that,
best match
Thumbs
I
up is
watch
a
even,
so
good
far.
game. Even
even,
when they went down to 10 men, brother.
Yeah.
It basically come like they never lose a player.
Hmm?
All right, this is a perfect example of a team. You can see them a feed off of the energy of their coach. Talented youngsters, you know. All them are
Yeah.
talented youngsters, you know. But them actually have a coach who believe in them and in the on the sideline and it's like he's playing the game for the 90 minutes with them. You can see them
Exactly.
a feed off
That's
of
true.
energy.
That's true, Campus. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
You
yeah,
can feed.
yeah.
You see them the people that don't have money like down a west there, you know. So they have to work with it. They can't get no big name. Them are no big name school. So kudos to Backside with the liquid resources where they have, and they're creating some waves in Kingston. Nothing was. Well, you're there ranking. What is happening over there with the good old CC? Couldn't look.
we're just playing some football in Bermuda. The school one.
But I
It's a
want to know what
second
is it?
room.
Campus. Well on the info.
Yeah.
Campus. You see the number 21 for Georges?
21 for Georges. I only watch Georges play
Come on.
when Diego beat them and when they win on TV. What with the 21 again? Me no
Right,
watch them.
I tell you, the Bridgeport game, whatever Bertis call him and say to him, the boss, in turn in our animal. You think you need to go look on the goal where he score. He literally take on the entire Bridgeport back line and kick a ball in the goal.
Really?
All the time then watch back we can tell you watch it back. He get a 1-2 and trying to get the 1-2, he get the ball and he head straight to the box and when he kick it past the goalkeeper. He might go create all heap of waves if JC or KC don't run in it. I tell you that. Next year, he might go hurt people and then say he just 14. So think about
What?
that.
You started in number 10 from Edwin Allen?
I tell you, I tell you something, I look on the game them when you view the game them. I was watching him, seeing things about him. To me, Messi, yeah, talk. To me,
Yes, one.
I think in the two relax. Especially
Wait, what you say?
especially playing against Carnan College, he was a bit more relaxed. And that's
I
just
hear
being
that
honest.
I hear that JC have the team to win the Manning Cup by a fella YouTuber like myself, or like a fella social media host. And I hear when I call a man name as a phone go say info state, And I hear the same person said to me that he have Kingston College to win. So I honestly I was not impressed with the JC number 10. So let me make that clear. Me not impressed with him in a Vauxhall game. Me yet to see where people are kill up themselves over. They must say I'm killer, they must say talented. I yet to see that talent.
But info. Let me defend Jamon. Info media, the field is horribly, man. You have to understand that's number one, You understand? And as me say, all right, everybody know me, I want to box our biggest supporters. Since but I am supporting them. But I cannot wait to see Vauxhall play JC at Jamaica College in an Ashenheim Stadium. That is when we go really see how them are going to play when the field is different. As I say, I'm not making excuses for anybody, but the type of football JC play, them play total complete football. Right? And Jamon Lyle a superstar. And any superstar info on campus, Jay said they will struggle when the field is not great. You understand? Me not find no excuses for him. Like me not say but I'm saying
I said I'm not impressed with what I saw the other day.
Fear. That's what I mean. When it come down to back home, I think next week I'll play. Well, let's see what Vauxhall will do then. Because
okay, David said info come Tuesday, come watch him play. And to be honest with you, send J-Bad, send back the link. I think you do the wrong thing. Send back the link, J-Bad. Send back the link in a different format. Look now, when I looked at the young man, I hear people created a storm when they saw him on the field and he was chattering around and
Info.
Yeah.
And me not go bash you because as you say, you never see him. But if you see him outside of this JC team, he's really a gem. He's good. But I guess because it takes so long for come in, sometimes you come in, you could have seen in the Vauxhall game, say, him try. Him go wide, him go feet, him try, him look at things, the field never allow him to. The Vauxhall never allow him to, and the field never allow him.
There you go.
Him good info. The Vauxhall players, them didn't know, because they notice that every time he get it, at two of them. So, him good, man.
So when I try to tell you so now, we must have a look at the talent again Tuesday.
No, man, what other info? You said the best game you see in the Manning Cup so far.
It was the JC Vauxhall game. It is JC Vauxhall game.
And many people can differ because the best game when me seen at the Manning Cup so far was the JC Stats game.
I hear about it.
Good tactical game from both coach from both. It was a good game. That game could have gone either way.
Can Stats say where the Manning Cup will go this season? Is that they look apart that team?
Stats, yeah.
I saw Excelsior. I think Excelsior have a lot. a lot more games to play to impress me. I saw it, I do a game with them and Jonathan Grant where they brushed aside Jonathan Grant easily over there, Jonathan Grant. J-Bad, I think you're still using the format that we did. Try it again. The format you use, try it again. So I looked at Excelsior. People talk about Excelsior. They kick the ball firm though. They have a firm.
All right.
they have firm,
Whomever got the Manning Cup finals ranking and info, I think it is down. Me feel like it going to come down to the team I wanted more upon the day.
based
If
on
you understand.
based on the stats, Kingston College and JC.
No,
Careful.
no.
Is that always the case? I get what you mean, Mr. Chubby, but that's always the case.
No. But your ranking, you know, say me is a purple blood, true and true. But
I get
when
what
I look
I get
on,
what you mean. What I'm saying is that's always the case because I've had arguments with other people. I don't know what your sentiments are, campus and info. But probably we can have this argument here.
Which
My
one?
my my opinion is the best team does not always win a knockout competition.
Yeah.
Like the best team does not always win. Me have arguments with my friend about it because they say the best team have to win because I them win. You get me? I say, but I don't share that sentiment. So what I'm saying is, campus, it come down to who want it more on the day because the best team can lose. You see me? Yeah.
we have seen that happen on many occasions. You understand? We have seen it happen. But you see the top, what I say now, the top 8 teams in the Manning Cup. Me just say top 8. It can be top more, but me just say top 8. All have a chance of lifting this Manning Cup. All of them have a very, very good chance. It's just who you like and who you support. Because me support KC, I got people out there say JC. Because the man when info attack said JC, me hearing tell me say hands down, JC is the best team him see before the Manning Cup even
You know
start.
man in that
Of course I know the man where you attack, man. So and you gotta have stats. What me think stats though? When everybody was talking about the JC, the KC, the Georges, I thought the stats coach did a very good job in his preseason and in his preparation. We'd have to wait to see the Manning Cup start to really see where stats make out. I think he did a very good job with those youngsters where that is concerned. You understand? And it was the same with Ulmer's last season. They are one of the teams who are ranking. Me don't know what happened to them this season. Them don't look the part this season. Me don't know. Me can't wrong, you know. But Ulmer's does not look the part for me this season. George is the same thing because I expected more from George's. George is still not convinced me yet. Me can't wrong again. Me don't want nobody bash me. Idle does look way out of sorts in every way. And I have not yet seen Catherine play. I think me see Knockins or somebody carry one match with Catherine and Eltham. But me never get to see it good. So me not see where Catherine do all now. I don't see nobody not carry the match for them like that. So we have to that's why I said
Hold on. I hear everybody talking about JC and Kingston College and stats. What about Catherine? Because they are in the Manning Cup ranking and campus. They are in the Manning Cup.
I don't see any match with them. I just one stream me see with them info. I don't see any matches with them. Me only can go off of the facts that me know they have a very good coach and them are trained with the Premier League team, basically.
I am going to do my next Manning Cup game over there in Catherine. And I'm going to carry my Catherine game. But maybe I carry me just want to say this, maybe I carry Catherine game and unlisted for what is going on now. I don't want to divulge in that and here. But moving right along to the conversation.
But me can't wait for the second round start still as Jeremy ranking because this is where now you're going to know the teams them. We really because they say the hard work I go pay off, you know. The second round I go really I look forward to see both second round in the D Cup and the Manning Cup. Big boys time.
Can I hear your last four? Can I hear Campus your last four? Me no know last 8. What do you think about the last 4?
The last for Manning Cup?
In the Manning Cup.
Me have the last 4 KC, JC, Catherine, and for some strange reason, may I put Vaxall in it. I feel like Vaxall. I feel like the Vaxall can ride the wave with the coach go all the way.
Let me hear from you.
Vaxall can get him. The D Cup team last year we got the final.
Ranking. Why you last for the money?
Yeah, man. I can't even give my finals. My finals is JC Catherine. That is the Money Cup final right there. JC Catherine.
Ranking.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Info, hold on. Ranking, your Wi-Fi can't cut off. So through your style ranking. All right, do your thing.
All right, so my Money Cup final is JC and Catherine. And who for drop out semifinals? We have KC. Who am I in the top four again? Excelsior, yes, Excelsior. No, me have to be consistent. Me have to be consistent.
Do your man.
Lie back
Me have to
that
be
you put in the top
consistent because I can't have a top 8 or a top 10 and on 3 different show at 3 different things. So me have to be consistent. So my top 4 is Catherine 1, JC 2, KC 3, Excelsior 4. So me obviously have Catherine and JC if you go Money Cup final.
No KC.
Semifinals, yes. KC and Excelsior semifinals as well. But JC Catherine final.
Me not wrong with J bad internet. It's a fling out all the while. You know, let me tell you my top 4 for the Manning Cup. Kingston College, Jamaica College, Start, and Catherine.
Okay.
To me, they are far too superior to be ruffled by anybody feather on the day. To me, that's me. That's my personal views. I don't know if Vaxall is going to spoil the party, but time will tell. You have that campus, maybe you see that, but time will tell for me in that direction.
Vaxall look better and better every game.
I didn't hear the D Cup 4 from you, campus now ranking because when I come on the other shows that you have given your 4. I think you're 4.
My D Cup.
For the Costa Cup. Sorry, yes. For the Costa Cup, Glenmuir, Cornwall, Dintil, and who number 4 again? Amagat? No, Gavi.
Huh?
Yes, Gavi. Yeah, that's my 4.
Your campus, maybe your campus.
Can I come like a free to Gavi, I go semi-final for me, yes.
Basta, you tell me, but you tell me one something. Hey, move right along. Yes, campus.
Where you want the top 4? Who me think I got through?
Your final 4 in the Dakar Cup.
You know, my final 4, me have Glenmuir, CC, me have Angavi. The 2 CC, the 2 CC then.
So know what my 4 then? Because you must know my 4.
We have Glenmuir, we have Cornwall, we have Gavi, and we have Turner.
You know why you're my 4? Because you must know my 4.
What have you here?
4. Year 4 is your semi-finals.
Hold on. My 4 is.
Hold on. You're on record, you know, so everybody hear it.
I don't care. My 4 is Glenmuir. Central. What me have to say? What me have to say? Cornwall. It's going to be a press between. What me give my bra?
Okay. So you not have Dintil to make semi-final.
Well, are we a black and see the user make it give them?
In for your face, you know, man.
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. You know, sometimes I'm just be honest with the football. And the chat would just be honest with me. Because if they struggle to do it, well, we know all about giant killer. But you understand, we can't use that. But and outside of that, I am not writing off Clarendon College, but I'm not seeing them in the last 4. So let me make that clear. I will not surprise if they get there, but I don't have them to get there.
I have them at 5th in my top 10. I have
Mhm.
them just outside the top 4. So I have them in high regard as well.
I know say
So,
Margaret me have a 5. Me just feel like
really?
Margaret good enough. Yeah, me have Margaret.
Me have Margaret at 6, right behind
Me
Clarendon.
have them.
Me have Margaret at 6.
You know, I always said it. This season and last season, which is more competitive?
Last season.
I don't
You know,
think last season. I think
you
this
know,
season is more
this season,
competitive.
you know, say this season,
This season is far more competitive than last season. Last season, they could have picked who win.
Seriously?
you playing field
Seriously?
leveled down. The playing field is leveled in a sense.
Because
Mm-hmm.
if you look at St. Elizabeth zone, the parish itself, it's a flat hilly area now. Flat hilly area.
Yeah, the playing field leveled campus in a sense that all right, last season you could say all right, Glenmuir overwhelming favorites, right? And this season they are the favorites, but I wouldn't say overwhelming. You know, they might be a head top over the other teams, but not head shoulders and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just like even when Clarendon College used to dominate, they were head and shoulders above everybody. So now with the Costa Cup, it's between a good 5-6 teams that can genuinely win this thing. Probably even 8, maybe 10. Like genuinely can just go get up and just win this competition. Because campus, if I give a top 10 right now, if you get up and say, all right, States are going to win the Costa Cup, nobody laugh after your campus. If you get to me and say
Actually, you know,
Clarendon College are winning, nobody laugh after you. Cornell are winning, nobody laugh after you. Central, Ocherius, nobody not get up, laugh after you for media. Check your levels.
true.
Glenmuir, Garvey. That is how close it is. Nobody not laugh after you. If you say anyone or your top 10 right now, get up, win the Costa Cup. Just check your
Even,
levels in.
even though they drop out, them be. Even though they drop out.
Yeah, man, I tell you, nobody laugh after you if you say, yo, this team can go win the cup. That's how close me think the talent is this year.
You know,
And it's very,
I saw Watcherius, to be honest, I never did know me carry that game live. I said I'm going to venture off down and may I forward down that side soon ranking. But
yeah, man.
when I looked at Watcherius by myself playing Discovery Bay, and I mean I tell you point blank, even though I discovered them I play Watcherius back of middle and up front, kick the ball and make it stay kick people. Firm.
Then what about this Manchester teams? Let me say them say
We are going
have
with
the
Parish Bully,
most
man.
goal.
We are going with
Oh,
Parish Bully.
you know me ask you know, let me see post, you know. Them scoring most much goal them have 69.
You know,
Six
I
and
privilege hold on, I privileged to saw Manchester. I mean they played the Elite Cup. Right.
correct.
And I privileged to go down at a training session by myself and do my preseason scope of what is happening. Unless the coach hide the players from me. If that the crop of player I saw in the Elite Cup, and that crop of player I saw playing and giving 16 and 17 down there and broke the record. Sitting around.
Listen, care difference that players go play the League Cup.
I just me I say sitting around.
My sentiments towards that Infomedia, every year people hear me troll Manchester High, and I want everybody to understand I will never disrespect any school. You know, I have nothing but respect for them. But in terms of sports, they always dominate their group. It's a regular for them. I say it every year. Yeah, man.
I love you know the teams that are underdogs, especially the Manchester with bridesmaid every time. I have nothing against them. But is
Exactly.
that the case that Manchester bully down everything in up the hill there, up
Every
Winston
year.
what's going up. And when they come on the flat here in Clarendon, they cannot be found. Is that they know
Anywhere at all.
nothing about the flat?
Anywhere at all. Because
They
if
know
you
nothing about the
if
flat?
I should, me I gotta do some research info. I gotta do some research. I think the
Mhm.
last 3 to 4 years, Manchester has left the group stage with the best record.
Mhm.
Like for the past 3 years, like genuinely, even when all these schools are dominant, Glenmuir, Clarendon College, whatever. Like when you come onto the group stage, the goals that Manchester High is leaving the zone with. I tell you about 50 yards, 60 yards. party every year. And as soon as it reach round of 16, they're about that's it.
Them batter them go and batter them come.
So you're
There you go.
saying they don't know if to score a goal against the big teams?
I don't know exactly what I'm saying in the campus. But what I am
Yeah,
saying
Never
is
sleep against a big team, them, bro.
No, I know
when they
you're
come on
Fall
to
asleep against a big team, them.
when they
Yeah,
come on
info
to
to
the
them.
real nitty gritty,
Put me there, don't know nothing about flat.
Info out of info say parish bully. Damn out of man.
Then the parish bully them,
I
bro.
second that
Manchester
campus.
is
And I
considered
want them to
parish
prove me
bully.
wrong. I want them to prove me wrong. I call them parish bully as well. I want them to prove me wrong. I want nothing more than that.
They have been proving over the years that they're
Consider them
parish bully in
parish
the
bully
camp.
today.
They have been proving themselves to be a parish bully. My good friend Sullivan, who is a part of the media team, I hope you don't vex with me because I know you love Manchester, even though I've states you go. Mannings you go. But I know you work closely with the Manchester High School team, and I they also important Coleman School parish bully. It's just what is on the record, me talk about boss. You understand? Because when you look at Manchester with that team with Volvo, that year when they scored the 21 and they scored a much goal and us beating the entire parish. And when they come down to Clarendon to face a mighty Clarendon College over by Hotel Versailles when they just opened that football field, they have lost. And for they never regain back any footing from that.
Do you think they were overwhelmed?
I think they buck up on a Clarendon team with some hungry footballer like Preston, Charlton, Nick Daly, and some more persons that was on that team. And that CC team was much lethal than the
I
team.
remember that game.
Dana Van Duki was the coach for that Manchester team that was giving a lot of problem over there in Manchester.
I remember
Beating
that
and
game.
battering and draw the opponent in the wet field. 17, 18, 19 was the number of the day. And when they came to Clarendon, they were task aside by Clarendon College.
I remember that game, man. I watched that game.
That game is one of the biggest games in the country.
I remember that game. I remember Craigton, Charlton, man. Took the show.
Yeah, man, Charlton, all the way.
So, it was, I know him from he was baby ranking. He lived in, when me never know that, when we name Junior. Me never know that Junior can play ball, you know. When my family then said them I go watch Junior play ball, me say Junior. Terrible, man.
Somebody said they got finals and lose to states. Yeah, they said they go finals 1 year and lose to sets.
That's how which year? 1952?
Yeah, that's the year when they would depend. That's the year when they would depend on the goalkeeper for save them.
The last
Which
time
year they go?
I remember Manchester doing well. I think it's
1980, when the last election war then go.
into whole on
No.
man. I remember doing when did Clarendon and Central go final? 2023?
I think 23.
Clarendon College and
23?
Central play a final. Other day. Is it 23 or 22?
Somebody said 209. Well, say 09.
Which one final then go 09? Who beat them?
Mr. States. But what I'm saying is Manchester
States.
High School went to the semi-final that year, you know. The year where Clarendon College and Central played the final. Manchester High went to the semi-final, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the farthest I personally remember them going.
It's the Rajic just joined them. Me not disrespect Chester.
No, man, I remember.
I think the final or Ben Francis final.
Chester not prove themselves on at all. Chester not prove themselves. Me afraid of Chester. Me can't bet the money on Chester.
Let me Google it. Let me look. Me can't Google it, you know. Let me check.
Cannot bet my money on Chester. No time at all. Me can't bet money on Chester. Me just don't trust Chester.
Check 2022. The 2022 people, Manchester High School went to the semi-final of the Costa Cup.
Yeah,
remember
right.
the school.
They man.
Yeah, when them played, yeah.
Them play Central in a dark place. Boy, I cannot forget over States in a
Upper
dark.
States. Yeah, man, Upper States, for sure.
Me want to ask Rajic this.
sure.
Me want to ask Mr. Rajic this for Glenmore. Rajic will not choke again out now, but all the way. Me can't bet my money. Me can't go just bet.
I have a reason today with the boys.
Yeah,
I have a reason and everything good in our camp, man.
so we can't go just bet then.
Yeah, God just bet now.
All right then. You hear your ranking? You hear that ranking? That not sound good for your ranking. That not sound good for you. That not sound good for you. Look like
I think Glenmere
you're
has a better team than me this year, but let's see how the football play out.
But let me say this to ranking. I saw that Cornwall
Ranking
College team.
if they come flat against anyone out there, we just hurt them and send them home. That's just it.
No, but listen to me.
How would
Ranking.
that?
Hold on, let me say something to ranking. Ranking. You see,
Go ahead.
Dustin Cohen and
Mhm.
Orion Watson, aka Kirky and Dada. If your
Mhm.
defense is not a bully like them, they are going to hurt Cornwall College. Because them a bully, you know.
Okay. And
So
can I
if your defense is not as a rough or Kirky rough, you know, brother, you ever say look boy play like a hot grown up front, the brother?
Mhm.
He mowed down your
Me
opponent. So
rough, man.
if Cornwall College don't have a sturdy defense unit, they're going to hurt you guys wicked.
I agree. So let me
Mhm.
say, my defense is the best part of my team. So my captain, right?
Mhm.
Dishant, he named Super. He's not a rough player. You know,
Mhm.
you know in every in every defensive partnership, you have the quote unquote rough and wild centre back. And you just have the centre back who just take the football from you and you just
Mhm.
can't
Yeah,
back. You know,
you go
like
always have an aggressor.
right? The aggressive one, I have the one where just him and now push and grab with it. And just take with the
He's
football
just calm,
and you
in
can't
calm.
back.
Look, a man is a man that's
Calm.
something where that is concerned. But me, Rajic
So,
last four. Rajic, we talk about
so
what is your last four in the D Cup?
hold on in for me there. Let me finish the man. So what I'm saying is, may I finish your point? Let me finish your point. So what I'm saying is, my captain now go grab with Kirky. He just have plans to take the football. But the partner we work with, he's very aggressive. So I agree with us, info. They are very, very dangerous.
Mhm.
Anyway,
But
continue.
Let me hear Rajic last four.
but ranking it for we have the same kind of defense. We are one calm and one rough, you know.
Yeah, man, my captain, nobody beat him so easy. Nobody beat him. But he now grab you. He just a take away football.
Why
Right?
that they give them a come from her in my popcorn and my Pepsi if that materialize. Well, you pay for the Rajic last four, not D Cup.
My last four, I might top four. I'm picking. I'm top 10. Cornwall, Glenmere, Dintil, and Magrat.
The Rajic look like he have more better football sense than you ranking. Cause we are going Gavin at top four. Moving right along here, man. You follow campus. You know.
A campus that influence me. Campus, the
You,
boy
you know,
campus.
when I looked at
Yeah,
Garvey
man,
team,
man.
I'm not going to take nothing away from them.
Campus don't make
Them a
ranking set
fighter,
you
them
up
a
there.
fighter, them a fighter, them a
That's the
fighter. But me have to just,
Don't make it set you
call
up.
that. Well, I know, me personally, Garvey team, kudos to no guys, you know, a fighter because you know up against the odds. As a defending champion, you know, not that strong like you know used to. But just want to make it clear. When I have not against you, but when we look at the team, to me, you know, impressed me enough to go into that last four. They're going to hurt themselves down the line. I think there's too much pressure is on the team from the inside. Too much pressure is on the team from the inside to go to at least go to the finals and to try have a chance of retaining the trophy. I see the boys down the October, they're under severe pressure to go to the finals. And I think that maybe take a toll upon them or they might push themselves too much to go back to the final, knowing that they are a little bit not that strong as they used to be. I think they must take it a game at a time. To be honest with you, what me see? They might pressure themselves campus. I don't know if you see campus.
You think God whoa. You think the fans are pressure Garvey? Info?
Yes, man, them ask too much of those boys. To me.
Whoa. Okay.
You see that campus?
Yeah, but I just, me tell you, I wouldn't say that. Yo, yes, when you're a champion in for any school at all, it's one of the easiest thing to win a title in some sense. Not no means no, you know, but it's even harder to defend that title. Getting to
Okay.
the top, you know. But yes, when you're there top info and everybody
Mm-hmm.
grab off of you,
Mm-hmm.
that alone bring only pressure, you know.
But hold on. You saw me hear the spectators then go on with Garvey Glenmere. Me know say you them under pressure. You see, it's when they beat them be down there. When I youth literally I walk on the grass and I pray. Me know a pressure with the under. Me see it with me two eye. And me listen to people and around me when they good. Then I allow them and cheer them on and say, look here, this is going to be very difficult to repeat that feat. Take one game at a time. The spectator then come like Garvey can lose. And listen, top pressure you, they make them focus and try to come out of this zone and try to get there. One of the next spectator them.
Yeah, but well, why info? Me no know. Me no look on it yesterday, but we feel like for your champion that alone put pressure upon you to retain a title.
No,
Every
man,
champion go under the
it
pressure.
doesn't
They
pressure
better.
not to work with them because honestly, Garvey is not as good as them a push them to be. They don't have a lethal forward like they used to. They don't have a clear Clark. Even though they never use a lethal forward last season and win. But it tells you that the football is different this season. You have to have a marksman who Garvey is stronger this year than last year. Scarcha, you know easy, you know. You know easy, Scarcha. You know easy. If you say Garvey
I'm
stronger this
asleep,
year
man.
than last year, me don't know if it's football through. I must have thrown 2 spoons over your eye.
I know. So, other
He's
question I'm gonna
asleep.
ask me, you know,
He
if
is
the Garvey
asleep, so
last year
wake him up.
compared to the
Eh?
Garvey team this year, which one better?
Last year team far
The
more
last year
better.
team. Last year
Far
team.
more better. Far
Okay.
more better. Far more better.
How much player they
And
retain? How much
kudos to
player
the
they
coach
retain?
though. Kudos to Mr. Ebert, who is a good friend of mine. Kudos to you, Ebert. I think you're working wonders and magic with that team. I see you trying to pull out all the stops and all the strings to make it work. I wish you luck. I wish you luck and success. You understand? Just see that it is. Garvey last one of them
That's the
best.
coach. That's the coach up on the sideline, the young coach.
Yes. He's the
Yeah.
coach now. He's the coach. Marian Garden.
I'm
Facing
at
a
the
national
upfront coach now. He's the upfront coach now this year.
Yeah, man. Mr. Gardner focus on national issue.
Okay.
Mhm.
That coach there, I wanted the coach to play the football with him team for 90 minutes. I love how him look on the
Man,
sideline.
yes, man, in busy on the sideline.
Busy man when he done him wet. Remember how much last year, man, when the man done, man, I think I'm a play
But
for
I
90.
want to say this. I want to say this on the live. Here. If Glenmuir goes back to the Champions Cup final, it will be third in a row.
Me not have a problem with that.
It will be a third
What you say?
consecutive Champions Cup final.
So you're saying no matter who then go
Ranking,
against,
hold on, Ranking. Are you really
Until
saying you
they
don't have
get
a
there.
problem with that?
Me not have no problem with that.
so Ranking, you believe that? So no
That no
matter who
sound
then
so
go
safe,
against, them already,
Ranking. That
them
means
already in
you basically you tell us then your team no have no chance of winning it either.
So info,
Listen to what info me just said. Like, if Glenmuir make it to the final,
final, not care who them a play.
them a
This is a
win.
third now.
I don't have a problem with that. You know why I say that? Ask me why I say that, man. Because that means they would stay over the Costa Cup. That is why
So
I say that.
info. So
Mhm.
info.
Yeah.
If then go against your friend, best team we've seen in Manning Cup so far, which is you don't think the JP can
It goes down to how the defensive unit is going to angle up Dustin Cohen and Orion Watson.
just like how Kemsil angling.
And then be.
And
You're
then
the difference now. You're the difference now. The Kemsil no, they are blaming the surface done by Kemsil. I'm going to be very honest with you. The Kemsil surface is not one of the best, but I'm not going to criticize it because they
So
better
what?
than enough. What are they better
Right.
than enough? It better than enough. It better than enough. And then they feel is not one of the best, but it better than enough, and it kind of compact. But remember, in the national stadium where the champions trophy is going to play, it's going to be very difficult to angle those two. Who knows to spread, who know how to angle big stage and have been there before and know what to do on the day. So if I am going to bet if a JC comes up against a Glenmuir or a KC comes up against Glenmuir
No.
in the Champions Cup final, it's going to test the metal of those two defensive units that have those two teams.
So you don't think JC have the firepower to test the Glenmuir defense in the same regards?
I think JC have a good defensive unit, but structure-wise in body structure, I think Kirky more muscular, more stronger. And I think by naked eyes, I think they're going to have a problem with him because he's a Muslim way past them.
So what about the JC attacking force? We
Hey,
don't female players.
There's not JC number 7, very skillful. I yet to see the real talent unearthed in the number 10 that you guys spoke about.
So
But
what about the number 19?
me on one other man, me not say nothing bad about him, man. Me on go say me yet for speed. The number 7, I saw him for myself. Very skillful, very good, can damage any team. One team rock 2 time and in full of speed.
That's the left winger.
Yes, the left winger.
The
The
JC.
team itself, the team itself, they know how to bounce the ball. They're playing good football. JC is playing good football. KC much to me. They are playing football as well, but I think they come over the top mostly, swing the ball over the top to their forward or to their winger. That's what I see KC do against Tibale Garden. It work well. Tibale Garden bounce good football. Even though they don't score, they did well against Jamaica. They did against Kingston
So
College.
what about
And I love the
the
coach.
JC 19? What about the number 19 for JC?
Yeah, man. I mean, the number 19 competent. But
Killer.
let me tell you what I mean. When I analyze JC, I analyze KC. I analyze Glenmuir, which is, I think it is an overwhelming favorite for all titles this year. Some people may beg to differ, but it is what it is. When you look at the defensive unit, Glenmuir strong up front with 2 lethal forward who have wealth of experience. Have gone to almost 3 finals and still playing. What they sit name JPL. So if Glenmuir get to finals to
No,
get
the top three play JPL for the same team.
Yeah, the top 3. So them get to final with that the team with them have. They are going to be very difficult to beat. Very, very difficult to beat. And it all comes down to which of the team, campus and ranking, who have the best defense can hold up them 3 boy there. And when you look at it, Kem still have a good defensive unit. Garvey defensive unit not bad. And them be defensive unit not bad. Now watch Kirk score against them. Then defensive unit good.
So what about teams that their defensive unit is better?
Which one? Kasisi, I yet to see Sisi. I'm coming down there now. I'm coming with the book and pencil. I don't want to come back.
I just like to put you on the spot in the information. You're saying Garvey defensive unit is good, then the defensive unit is good. But let's just say JC unit is better. That goes
Let me tell you what I with JC defensive unit.
Tell me.
They play in a sequence. When they are defending, they're defending right in front of the 18 and right in front of the 18 in a little triangle zone. So 4 at the back, 2 in front. That's how they defend. So when you look at the defensive of Garvey Masio, which is to me a little bit. Oh, all right. I think Kemsil out of all 3 teams have the best defensive unit. Kemsil High School. The weakest of them is Demby. I think Garvey have a better little defensive unit and Demby, but Demby. But when you look at those defensive units where Watson and Cohen have a face since the whole of this month, and then now they go back up a defensive unit like a JC defensive unit or a KC defensive unit or a Stats defensive unit, and it so the Kirky get the ball in front of them and they rock 2 times. If you don't have a sturdy body, to be honest with you, Kirky is a strong built individual, and if you make him turn with you a slim built and have a firm, if you make him turn in front of goal, they more damage you. That's what I'm talking about. You can't give them no turning space, you can't give them the breathing space, how long you can hold them off, and that me worry about when me said them are very lethal up front goal. They don't give them the breathing space. If you give them a breathing space in front of the 18 and then see goal, they might take the chance. You don't know if ranking. If you see it ranking, that's what I say. You see it campus.
I understand what you're saying, I get what you're saying. I just want to make the point that there are a lot of teams out there with quality defenders. And you're saying
so I'm saying it is going to take some quality defending to stop this team.
Alright, so what do you think? You're talking a lot about Glenmuir attackers, right? What do you think about their midfield and defense? Because if Glenmuir is going to make it,
I think the defense is not the best. The midfield, yes, they have a potent midfield. Their football play from the middle to front. Out of 10, I would give the defense 5. They have a lot to work on. The goalkeeper is good.
Wow.
The middle and the forward is where Glenmere is dangerous.
Let me say, Roderick already know my sentiments about Glenmere goalkeeper. I think their
I don't agree with that, you know.
I think their defense is really good. The midfield, I haven't get to watch much of the midfield because I think they play a lot through the
But
wings.
wait, Roger, their defense are better than last year.
No, it's not better than last year. I think it. Aye, last year team you would have said say you rank the defense at 100 last year.
Uh-huh.
Here you would have put it at 70% or 60. It's better than the midfield to me because nice.
You put me on different thoughts, I know, but me have a second look on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Nicely and Edley. They are very good centre back players. Like the two of them can start in any team in Jamaica, any schoolboy football team in Jamaica. That's my
But,
take. But I
Roger,
think
you have a few injury too. You have a couple of the injury in the middle. Yesterday I saw one of the players who was crucial to the Glenmere team, and myself had asked Turpy he's out from hamstring, he just woke up. So I'm wondering if that is the bench is a little bit weak with that particular player. I don't want to call his name, I don't want to give Rajic anything to go and write down. But is the bench competent as a starting lineup?
I don't been around the team for a long time, you know, because I was at home. So I just come back down today and we go over there, and me and Edley and the same number 8 we want to kill the youth yesterday right in front of the camera. Yeah, me and the two of them sit down and have a reason. While Miller the 19 and Watts was doing shooting practice today. So me and them sit down and we didn't have a reason. So that's why I say everything is going good. Everything is going to be good.
Why Central C so coward? Central C. Coward in the guy kick ball with both foot.
Why I forgot but it's a person who me reason with one time. I mean tell myself so me not reason back with him because he not understand the football as the rest of them. Like him have something when none of them not have. When me think no schoolboy football have, but him don't know if he use it.
He can kick with 2 foot and he fast, but me don't know what. Me a coach a cut me a peer to cuss him and say, "We club coward for." In coward, but you know, no one don't do it.
Him don't know if he use him speed. Him don't know if he use it, and at that time strength. Ranking finish ready. That's it. Me hear ranking. That's it.
No, what I'm saying is, Info was lamenting on how great Glenmere attack is, but I'm saying if Glenmere is gonna go up against a great team, we have to worry about Glenmure's defense and the midfield. And if Infomeda rank the Glenmere midfield defense as a 5 out of 10 is barely passing. You're literally bang average. So let's say we have lethal attackers as well. Let's just say Cornwall and Glenmere then. And we have some lethal attackers. I have to worry about your attackers, yes, but what about Glenmere worrying about mine, Infomeda, with that defense that you rate 5 out of 10? Your words, you know. 5 out of 10 is bang average, you know.
Hold on, exactly ranking. Oh, you gotta put up a 5 out of 10 defense up against a powerful attacking line like JC.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen to me. That's my percentage.
Okay.
Me don't know if me wrong, but what me see me talk. Me don't know if me wrong.
Yeah, man. Yo, so you work off of your information, man. Your opinion. So it's an opinion game you play. So opinion wise, Glenmere attack solid. JC defense weak. JC defense weak. Opinion game we are playing now.
Yeah.
So it is gonna be it's gonna be 2 solid attacking force against each other with 2 weak defensive units. Because the 2 of them defensively weak.
Me never said they're weak, you know. Me say, I never said KC defense weak and JT defense weak. Me say, if they are not that rough defensive unit, they are going to in trouble. That's what I said, you know.
All right, yeah, fair. So
Yeah,
but it's the same thing. If a Glenmere defensive unit not rough, then can't go stand up to the JC.
Exactly. Same thing. Same
So
thing.
how the match and based on that regard, you still feel like said JC would have win 3 in a row? No, Glenn would have win 3 in a row.
Me, I
Yeah,
still, think they will do. Barring no mishap, they will walk away 3 in a row.
okay. Ranking.
Yo,
Info.
Yes.
You have to go try to put a stop to that, brother.
What
Me
about
a ranking.
Yeah,
info?
ranking. We have it. Ranking.
let me tell you something, campus. Let me tell you something right now. We're not gonna lie. Me tell you, if Glenmere win 3 in a row, I have no problem. That means Champions Cup
Yeah,
staying
man.
at the Costa Cup.
So why
Are
not
you
count your team to
and
go?
your Manning Cup people them have to try put a stop to it?
No, and no, that's not the question, Why you not back your team to come defend, keep it in the D Cup?
I will.
Send
No,
your
I
team come
will.
against
Asking
JC,
that
man.
already.
I
So
will.
ranking.
Ask that question already.
You see your team and damage this JC team. Take Glenmere out there. Glenmere book them to and drop.
Hey,
Because a
Campos.
knockout competition there. It's a knockout
Campos.
competition there. Anything can happen. So
Mhm.
you make it 3 finals against a JC or a KC. You see your team stopping this JC team?
Defensively, yes. I think we can stop any schoolboy football team from scoring against us.
So your coach against a Vassaranas. You think your
Mhm.
coach can out-coach a Vassaranas team?
We go kick penalty. And let me
Brother,
do feel a trick.
answer a question I ask you, brother. You know, answer a question I know. You think
Yeah,
your coach,
yes,
can't
sir.
remember, the argument is you're afraid of your coach. Your coach are your biggest weakness right now. Right now, your coach is your biggest
Your
weakness.
words, bro. Your words.
Yeah, your words. You think your coach can go
Your
against a
words.
Vassaranas?
Yep, definitely.
Tactical wise and survive?
Definitely.
Ranking you are confused in public, no ranking, man. Ranking you are confused in public, brother. No same ranking, same afraid and coach. I coach make ranking come for one show. How much thing left ranking to a ball,
You're serious? To tell life of a friend, man.
See in the punish show now, ranking how them actually go. Where you say man in a play with no farm and nothing. And the coach just stand up on the sideline like a zombie, basically.
Again, we draw Nila at St. James.
Only thing left him and do info
What
was try
ranking
to
the ball
make
get?
their voice.
Ranking
And
still in the
fool and
water.
everything.
Ranking still in the water. The ball too early.
Where's I
Info.
gonna need them?
You're going to need it.
Jaja
But
God.
tactical wise
Right,
ranking, I think as Mr. Still, me hear somebody say it last night. Nakin said last night, Pana show. I could agree with that. This year, I think the coach is really, really improved system-wise. You can see some school really apply some systems and it will work. It will complement the type of players that they have. You can see it. It's not depend on no Kirky or depend on no whoever. You can see the systems really help some of these teams. What would I say about that info?
I think the new coaches and the new coaches take this year competition serious. I think they work with it. You can see that they work overtime in the summer. I think they expect much of their teams, even though their team is weak. So I think that it's a different thing when coaching is concerned this season.
Me I use a coach in particular where you can see say him do it at training. As me say ranking rating. MG have a lot of praise for him. But when Vauxhall went down to 10 men, you could have seen it upon the players them say as something we them do a training. It come because one at a time if you get them down to 10 man,
Myself too. God know myself too.
No, campus him talk about it in the interview, you know. What him
me
did
not
do
see
an
interview.
interview. No,
I
him did
didn't
do
see
an
it.
No
interview
point
when
saying
talk
that
about him
interview.
say him say him chain with 10 man.
Oh, see there? I mean never
Yeah.
see the interview, But as
Him
I
do
say,
it.
you could have see upon the players them. You know, see
It's
no
all
shrug it.
about tactics, bro. It's all
Info. You see
about
when the man go down
tactics.
to you see when the man go
Simple
down to 10.
football tactics.
Me see international coach scramble to make changes, to accommodate. Me see Chelsea coach panic what day. when he go down to 10 at Old Trafford, make some change whenever
Against
necessary.
Man U, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Panic.
True. Facts.
And me see Vaxal go down to 10. And me no see no whole heap of movements on the bench. It was like, all right, gentlemen, this is what we're training for now. Come on, let's do it. And he go through and him watch and then he see if he making changes. He never make no change immediately, you know. Like with some coaches would have do, you know. So I guess the coaches really improved. Gone are the days when they have PE teachers come out and just do PE things. No
Yeah,
disrespect.
that's true.
No disrespect. But you can see say the coaches come out, then look on the players that them have, then build a system around the team, the players that them have. And for some of the schools, it's really working. It's really working.
Glenmuir,
So
I got tour. I got all sport JC or anybody them winning a Champions Cup final. Kasha said that, not me. Just repeating what they expect of it.
So we have to just hope if him go against Casey, Kirky have a half day like when they have against Kemsil.
Half day, a full day, that's him about.
No, the Kemsil keeper stand up to him, you know, because I see him take a shot against Kemsil in the last minute. Before him kick it, me a goal.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody that was watching the game said goal.
I want the best save that me see in schoolboy football so far. One of the best. He man get every power, everything that was behind that shot.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, the Kemsil match, man. The keeper make a brilliant save.
I hear, I get man of the match guy was brilliant between the sticks.
Yeah, he was. So ranking.
Tuesday, I think.
Ranking.
Yo. Yeah, may I listen to some work? May I read some work emails? Oh, go on, talk to me.
Yeah, Roderick. What would I say about the improvements of some of the goalkeepers so far in both competitions?
Yep. I haven't seen any goalkeepers this season that I've said look extremely poor. So I would say they're looking even better because I even watched a TV game where Belair play Mount St. Joseph. And I thought the goalkeeper was really good, you know. I thought the Mount St. Joseph keeper was really good.
Yeah, he was really good for
have a goalkeeper there.
Really good for true.
I'm gonna try to see if I can clip up that save. Me and Tawasa watched the game. I mean, I tell you, say, one Froome player, the number 10, kick one shot. The shot can't kick no better. And I see the Russia's goalkeeper take you out the top corner. I said, Jaja. There's a lot of great goalkeepers, campus. Just to answer your question, I haven't seen any goalkeeper this season that I think Froome goalkeeper needs some work. Let me be honest. Froome goalkeeper needs some work. But apart from that, I haven't seen any goalkeeper when I said, them extremely poor. I think Froome goalkeeper needs some work.
Why am I asking? You know, I have seen some teams lose, not about win. And if it wasn't for the goalkeepers,
oh God, man,
trust me, it would be embarrassment, man. So even though they lose, they did really well.
To keep a score somewhat respectful, yeah, man, I agree.
Green Island have a good goalkeeper too. The Froome game, he did save his team a lot of time.
Manning's have a really good goalkeeper. Manning's.
Info.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Somebody asked about Manning side.
You know, me not see Manning. I come down that side this week. We see what Manning and Canwa College look like.
I have Mannings to make the quarterfinals this year.
You mean the top 8 ranking?
Too far for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me have Mannings literally at 8 and Stits the 7.
So
I have Mannings to make the quarterfinal. Yeah, man.
So Stits good.
Ranking Osh, but I so me left you, you know. Quarterfinal right there. So my top 4 Glenmuir, Dintil, Ocho.
Campus not even have me in 10 one time.
Ranking, ranking. That was an honest mistake. Me said CC, and the man them put on the CC where they want to put on ranking. And we couldn't change it again. So not do that, man. Not do me that ranking.
Ranking a quarterfinal, me left still. So you go.
No, man, your opinion in my brother. How you say, man? Your opinion.
what
See,
about
info me that
info?
say Garvin not even make
No,
top
Gavin
heap.
ain't my top 4 either.
So
Gavin ain't my top 4.
want to BB Cook.
Glenmere,
Court and Tony.
Glenmere, Ochi, Dintil, and Central for me. My top 4 that.
Info.
I need to hold on campus. I need to raise.
My top 4 that.
BB Cook and the Cedric Titus team. What them look to you?
I saw BB Cook and a ups and down football and play. Me not see them create no problem where this when they went to the 16 that's where they boxed up with them. I don't think they're
Campus.
coming from the 32.
I want to raise a point to Jay and Infomida and others. And I'm gonna say something because everybody's opinion is valid, and you have Central in your top 4 info, and Jay have Central as well. Me and Rajic did a reason today, and I told Rajic I think Central is overrated, you know. I might be wrong. I don't know.
Your thought
I think Central is
If the
overrated.
number 7 the for Central wake up, people are going to get hurt.
Hold on, ranking.
Yes,
I
sir.
was going to ask him for the same question, you know. Who see so special in this Central team, you know?
I'm not saying they're not good. I just think Central is
Time,
overrated.
Too much me see them on YouTube.
Honestly to God.
Too much. Me see too much on YouTube. And then let me down.
Clarendon College. What that make up something? Clarendon College.
Go ahead.
They are not quite lethal up front. They have a young man who came over from Jamaica College, Wani Rampasal. And yet for sure, in true talent when me know others know what he can do. They played Central by their home ground over there in Chapeltown and the game finished 1-1. Central score first. They came to Effortville, I covered that game, and the 2 goals City score. The keeper drop one and make him man keep ball 9-8, and then he then take away ball from one defender what they play with and then score. Is that like CC score some classic goal to get rid of Central and the game ended 2-1. But I said it to say Central Central have a team that can create damage if they get the chance to do it.
And what if they do?
Well, I know. Central is playing to the hands of what? Central is playing to the hands of Dembe. Same thing with Dembe do. Dembe just know do what Dembe do. And if Central not do what Dembe do, they might end up on the wayside. But if they do what Dembe do, they have a lot to say where the deep up going. They have a lot to say.
Okay.
The 2 times I see them still in there, them never impress me. Based on what I see them do last season. That's why I ask.
RJ, what you have to say, Jay?
As I say, if the number 7 for Central wake up my boss and start put on the football the way we know he can play it, a problem, me, I tell you that. And the number 10, if them wake up my father, a problem. Trust me.
Okay.
Everybody say, okay.
Well, me have a different point.
Maybe you're right.
What do they?
Just ranking, just like you have one player. Me, I tell you have one player. If people give him the sniffer, then goal, then you're in trouble. So if you feel like we now watch you, take your time and watch your team. We take your time and watch your team. So don't feel like we now glimpse, yeah? We know who they put on cool down. If we buck up a cool down team, we know how to cool him.
Rajic, everybody hear about the ball, Rajic. How are you going?
I say news are traveling.
News are travel.
News are spread.
Which one I ball?
And that with you. Rajic, what you say now?
Yeah,
Call out the ball and name, you know.
with Central, right? I was at the first game when they play Clarendon College. There was a better team in the first half. Second half, CC get the better them because them did unfit. But the second game when me go watch at Effortville was a total Central team. A big name that CC have get the better at them from early.
I support that. I support that analysis there. I think that is perfect. That's better than how me analyze.
So that's why I have them so low in my top 10 because you cannot play a competition. All I wanna play competition to win it. So it makes sense I go up against a team and then go back down. Coward no win title.
So you're saying then lose and then come off my bus.
Basically.
Okay. So that come down to the fear factor when my boy that about last night ranking with Glenmuir.
Ah,
Glenmuir lose the fear factor, you know.
So that's how we pick name.
I just want to
That's how we
see
pick name. We don't always get this. Okay. Big up Tom Stranger. I said big up the man. Then. Big up yourself, Tom Stranger.
Big up yourself, man.
big up yourself, my boss.
Maybe end up over Dintil Charlie Mount game tomorrow. Not me not say yes, but maybe end up over there tomorrow.
So somebody asked you a question there, you know. Take boy, I can't tell
Ask
somebody
the
my name.
panel which parish D cup is stop this. Everybody know Clarendon. Everybody in that panel knows that Clarendon. Everybody in that panel knows that Clarendon. Every man knows that Clarendon. 10 Glenmuir Street, 10 Glenmuir Road.
Nah,
That's
be easy for them though.
That's
I say you go Roderick.
Nah, go be a easy rock. Not a walk in the park.
It have to play a fine in a notation.
Okay? Not a walk in the park.
Because if it was
Because you give them defense line 5, you know. And give them a 5 against an attack. Well, I'm not give them a 5 against.
everybody.
Give them a 5.
Support for the show. Big up everybody. Big up everybody. Soon the next week Sunday. Big up yourself.
You see you?
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Big up yourself. Me around. Big up
Move
yourself.
up, my boss.
Big up.